Okay, you guys, here's some kefir making. We're using a very clean colander, or whatever this is, strainer, and a spoon. These are the only things I use these on, is the kefir. Keep everything really clean. Stored this in the fridge. It's kefir grains mixed with milk. I'll show you that step later, but first pour everything out here. I rinse it in cool water until that old milk is off of there. And it takes a little while. Here's what it's looking like. These are the kefir grains. This is what actually makes the kefir. So I'm going to pause this a second. Okay, next I take a clean quart size mason jar. Back a little. And I use a gallon of milk. I make 4 quarts at a time. And then I'll just pour a little milk in here. This is for storing the kefir. I'll just stick that in the fridge until the last step. Then I'll just pour this milk into this thing. Taking a little while to get out of there. So that's just about fills that jar. And then I take my drained kefir grains, which that's what they look like. And just stick those in there. And that's it. I wait for 3 or 4 days, leave it out on the countertop, and it's going to turn into kefir, but I'll continue this later. Okay, so it's been only 2 days since I put the grains in the milk. Here's how it's looking. This is all the grains on top, but down below you can see it's kind of separated a little bit down there. That means it's done. So I'm just going to mix this up. 2 days is pretty short, but it's warmer, so it takes a little longer when the house is cooler, because it ferments. Okay, so we'll do. Okay, so I've got the tools here that I used before, plus a nice, very, very clean funnel. This is the milk I set aside earlier. I'm going to put the strained out grains in there, so hang on a second. Okay, so the strainer is on the funnel. I'm going to just pour this carefully into a quart mason jar. And get the kefir out of it. So here's how that looks. And there's the jar. I'll show you in a second here. Oops. Put the grains in the milk here. There's kefir. Okay, so that's the last one. Put those last grains in with the milk. I made a lid with some holes in it to let this breathe. So these things are alive. I'll stick this in the fridge with my other jars here. 4 quarts of kefir out of a gallon of milk. So keep everything clean. I'm gonna stick that in the dishwasher. Keep it very clean, and that should do it. When these are finished, I'll take the grains out of there again like I did on the first video. So that's it.